Hello, my name is Mario, welcome to another Go video. 2 months ago, Go 1.26 was released, bringing improvements to memory handling, language features, and tooling. Let's talk about it. First, regarding internal performance and runtime improvements, there are two things I want to call out. The experimental green tea garbage collector is now enabled by default, giving us between 10 and 40% reduction in garbage collection overhead when the garbage collector is heavily used. Second is that the CGO overhead has been reduced by approximately 30%, give it or take it. Now let's cover language changes. The first language change is small but genuinely useful. The built-in new function now accepts an expression, not just a type. So previously new only accepted a type, like new int. If you wanted a pointer to a literal value, you had to use a helper function. Something like this was common in many code bases, even using generics. With Go 1.26, you no longer need that helper. You can write new 42 and it will instantiate a pointer to an integer with a 42 value. The type itself is inferred from the expression. Another language change is Self-Referential Generics. This new change allows us to build structures like graphs, trees, and linked lists with native strict type safety, removing the need to use the empty interface in those cases. In the case of Go 1.25, using this interface type, for example, that happens to return a chainable type, we cannot use the chainable type itself because it's not allowed. We are forced to use the any interface or the empty interface if we wanted to return that type or do something with the value that we are returning back. This is changing Go 1.26, where we can define a generic type that we can accept the type that we can return back in the method that we're using in the interface, allowing it to be type safe. One more addition I want to highlight, and this one affects almost every Go codebase that does error handling, is the new AsType function in the errors package. Before Go 1.26, when you needed to extract a specific error type from an error chain, you have to use the as function from the errors package, which requires a boilerplate pointer variable declared outside of the if block, something like this. In this case, you have to declare a new variable just to pass its address. It has no other purpose, and because as accepts any, the compiler cannot verify the type at compile time. In Go 1.26, a new function called asType in the errors package is introduced. It's a generic type safe alternative. Finally, let's talk about GoFix. This is one of those changes that will matter more and more as your codebase grows. This is a way to modernize your existing codebase to follow the most recent idioms that were implemented in recent Go versions. Literally, you just have to run gofix and /.. and it will read your codebase and update it to the most recent idioms and changes that are applicable to the language. A concrete example I can give you will be replacing the empty interface with any. But there are more analyzers that are applicable to your codebase, and it will be evaluated by reading your codebase, and it will be replaced using GoFix. This is a quick way to keep your codebase up to date with the most recent changes in the Go programming language. And that's all I wanted to call out about Go 1.26. I'm not breaking news. I know I'm late about this new release, but I wanted to cover it anyways. Thank you for watching, and please let me know what are your new favorite features in Go 1.26. Leave a comment. And if you find this video useful, leave a like. And as usual, keep it up. Don't give up. Talk to you next time. Take care and stay safe. See ya.